Hi, everyone. I'm Tatiana Whitlock, National Director of Training for a Girl and a Gun Women's Shooting League. And joining me today is Chuck Haggard of Agile Tactical, who will be joining us for this year's RISE National Conference to be held at Cameo Shooting Sports in Grand Junction, Colorado. Hi, Chuck. It is always great to see you.
Hi, Tatiana.
So, introduce yourself to our community. Tell us a little bit about who you are and the business that you run.
Um, I've been a career cop, as you know. I retired from one gig after 28 years. I was a firearms and tactics instructor there. After I retired, I had a bunch of requests to do training outside of the police world, which has been primarily my purview. And so I started my own business, Agile Training and Consulting. It's www.agiltactical.com. So the premise of my business is client based needs. I have some classes that are kind of cookie cutter, and I don't say that negatively, but like one of my mentors, Pat Rogers, had his very popular carbine operator course, and when you went to that, that's what it was going to be. You knew that's what you were signing up for. It was going to be 3 days of this, the carbine course. So part of my business model is when I have clients get a hold of me and they're like, "Hey, can you do this training on this?" So we'll look at their needs and examine their needs and design a class for what they need to do. I've done classes for church security, private citizens, private security. Um, some of the things I do, I try to do some specialty courses like close quarter handgun. Um, uh, Things like that are a little bit off the norm. And then of course, I do other things like a lot of instructors do. Basic pistol. I got a very strong carbine background, shotgun, and then things that some people just aren't teaching anymore, like revolvers, as an example. I'll teach with Wayne Dobbs, Daryl Bolke, and several other guys, Greg Ellifritz, that still teach the round guns. So yeah, I'm currently in my 34th year of law enforcement. I still train on the side with National Law Enforcement Training Center out of Kansas City. I'm still a trainer for them on physical tactics, and then have my own business as well. So I'm kind of busy.
Understatement of the century, and we're honored that you are taking the time to spend some of it with us in Colorado coming up. So, explain to us the sessions that you're teaching. We are super excited to bring a wheel gun class back and have you be the one that teaches it. So, tell us a little bit about that program.
So that class is kind of morphing in my head. I'm actually uh, as you know, in the industry, that this kind of revolvers have been kind of passe. So I meet a lot of people who might even be experienced shooters, and they almost don't even know how to load them, unload them, run the trigger, things like that.
Mm.
So part of what I'm going to do with this is make it an experiential uh, class, in that maybe you have a revolver, you show up to the class. But I'm going to literally have a bag of revolvers of various sizes that people would be able to pick up, load, unload, test fire, things like that, so that you can have that experience. And I can't get super deep in the weeds in the time that we have, but explain the differences between different types of revolvers, and as a carry gun, as a hunting gun, as a practical. Like if you're a rancher or farmer or something like that, or just for training and plinking. One of the things that I advocate is um, a I'm a strong believer in dry fire and dry practice and managing your grip and your trigger. And I have found, working with some of my students over the decades now, that if you can run like a small frame revolver with a double action trigger, you can run anything. That as a training tool, double action revolvers make you a better shooter.
And I think you're also teaching a basic class too, right? An intro or refresher program, basic pistol program.
I was Yeah, I was asked to do that as As you know, everybody shows up with different experiences in their training journey. So I have had to work with over my career in the military, in the police, and then with people that come and train with me, people of all levels. And I've had clients that. Uh, One of the things that I do locally is people don't even know where to start because, like here in Kansas, if you go to the concealed carry course, you have to show up with a gun and ammo and shoot the qualification to pass the concealed carry course. So I've had people ask me, um, well, what gun do I buy? Where do I start? What do I do? And I actually work with people like I show up at the range with a bag of guns, and we work through different types of guns, hand fit, and we work out a solution that works best for them.
Mhm.
Sometimes, it's a small semi-auto, large semi-auto. Sometimes it's a revolver. Sometimes what they really need if they're just going to do a home defense thing is a long gun. So I've got a bit of experience working with people who are starting from ground zero and then evaluating people's safety and practical skills with the handgun. Maybe they are more advanced or whatever the case may be. So I was asked to help out with kind of a basic fundamentals class, and so I'm looking forward with that to that.
Those are always super fun and a great way to kick off conference. So, for folks who are interested in learning more about you, where can they go online and social media?
I have a Facebook page. I have an Instagram, and my uh, website is www.agiletactical.com. It's Agile Training and Consulting.
Excellent. Well, Chuck, I can't tell you how excited we are to have you this year. We are praying for great weather in that beautiful location at that gorgeous range, and we have 450 very excited people coming. So it's going to be a heck of an experience this year. We are super psyched. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in Colorado.
I look forward to being there.